The altcoin market is set for a major explosion. I'm going to show you why. But more importantly, there are a lot of coins out there. In today's video, I narrowed down to the top 5 coins that are about to have a very large pump in the month of April. Welcome back if you're returning. If you're new, welcome in. Do you want to have less stress and more success? Hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell, and hit that thumbs up button. Do those 3 things and you'll be entered into our drawing for $100 of Bitcoin. Now, let's jump straight into the altcoin market. This right here, highlighted right here, is what we've been waiting for weeks. This is the altcoin market, right? Total market cap excluding Bitcoin. This is just the altcoins. We just had a stochastic RSI cross on the weekly chart here. This is major. If you look left, which we do on this channel, you see the last time we had this cross was last year, back in October of last year. And since then, we've risen something like 427% just in this cross alone, okay? This is major. The altcoin market is set for a very, very, very large move. And I want you to be ready. So we narrowed down the 5 best coins, but I want to be very, very transparent with you. In YouTube, there are a ton of paid promotions where people talk about their top altcoin picks. We are not one of those channels. We've never taken a paid ad. We've given up hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars just to remain our own opinions. Our words are not paid for. None of these coins paid me. I will never accept a dime to do anything like that. This is all straight facts in the charts. So let's jump into it. Now we know, hey, the altcoin market is set for an explosion. Our channel's been waiting for it for weeks. It's here. Now it's time to jump into the first coin. By the way, this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. These are my opinions. NEM, XEM, first up, currently ranked number 38th in the world, and it's a beautiful market structure. What we see happening here in the charts is a power play. I'm going to get to the price here in a moment, but look left. You can see the rise in our past bull market, right? You can see going into early 2015 and into 2016, you can see that transition from the bull to the bear and what it did in the last bull market, all right? It has staying power, and what you've seen is it built a beautiful market structure. We had a couple higher highs, and then more recently, back here, in December, around Christmas time 2020, we created a high and we just touched down at that previous high as support. That's a power play. You're gonna see a very large move here in NEM in April, and it's going to be a parabolic run. It's got a lot of support behind it. It's got an incredible market structure, and this is one of the coins that's on the list. And we can go ahead and take a different approach here, right? We were on the all before, we were on the log chart, and we'll show you the 3-month chart just so I can see. You can see what we're talking about here, right? You can see this structure that's even from February 12th and then where we are right now. And then if we go to the 1 year, we'll be able to see it a little bit cleaner from another angle. And then you can see what I'm talking about with the previous high back here at Christmas time. And then we just touched down as support on that. And again, this is a very, very strong market structure. You can see that this move happened before. You can see our previous high here. We came to touch down back here, and then we had this power move here. So this is what we're looking for. This is going to be an exciting move to play out. Let me show you the next coin, because the next coin I think may take you by surprise. I have a lot of coins that I'm going to cover today that will surprise you a little bit. So let me show you the next one, and it's Nano. Nano is currently ranked number 114th on planet Earth. And look at what's happening here. This is a very similar type of structure where you see the previous high more recently in January 8th, and you can see it's about $4.45. And we've just come to touch down here as support more recently on March 25th. And then if you zoom out and take a picture and take a look at the big picture, you can start to see where we're at with Nano. Okay, Nano has had a meteoric rise in the previous previous bull run, right? And then has held strong. During the bear market, it's held its market structure and it started to turn a corner just this calendar year in 2021. And you can see it's just in the beginning stages of that. It's forming a beautiful market structure and it's a power move that is about to play out. Now, in this crypto world, you just want to have more success, but there's a lot of information out there. It's overwhelming. It's confusing. What we've done is we put together the most powerful courses in the crypto space and narrowed down all of the knowledge you need into little bite-sized nuggets. And you can get a free course right now. Go to cryptocrewuniversity.com, click right here, get your free course. You'll have it in 3 seconds. Now on to the next coin, IOST. This is another one, 98th in the world. This one also may shock you that we're even covering it here on this channel. But again, none of this is paid for. My words are not paid for, but this is a very strong market structure. We're forming an ascending triangle here, and you can see a low back here on February 15th. You can see a higher low right here on February 28th, and another higher low here on March 17th, and yet another one on March 25th. And we're coming into the same level of resistance time and time and time again. And that's basically where we were at just a few days ago. So we're continuing to make higher lows. We're coming into the same level of resistance. This is an ascending triangle. The high majority of the time, these break to the upside. And if we go to the all-time chart, you can get a little more perspective of where we're at. This coin unfortunately launched at a pretty terrible time. To be quite frank, it's one of the worst times that it could have launched, period. It was in the midst of the beginning of the bear market, and it's not a beautiful chart because of when it launched. But look, the facts are the facts. We created a very strong market structure, and we're starting to rise into these previous levels that we haven't touched since 2018, and we're doing so in an ascending triangle. And you can see what it looks like from here. We built beautiful structure over the past handful of months, and it's ready for takeoff, especially when you look at the broader scope of this altcoin market. Now let's get to the next one. I feel like the next one, a lot of people may be excited. I'm covering this. This is EOS. EOS is a sleeping giant, really. EOS is currently ranked number 24th in the world, and over the next few months, I wouldn't be surprised if EOS got into the top 15, and it could even climb briefly into the top 10. All right, that's how much respect I have for the market structure that's shown here. It's currently ranked number 24th, right? So what we see here is EOS got a bite of that action in the past bull run, and it did some heavy damage, right? EOS was on the tip of everybody's tongue back in the previous bull run, and it's been very quiet this time. All right, you want to pick coins that are not on the tip of everyone's tongue, and EOS is not on the tip of everyone's tongue right now, which is why I'm presenting it to you today, because it should be. Look at the structure. We created this beautiful structure back here in December 2018. We kind of double bottomed technically on March 15, 2020 with that coronavirus dump. It was a beautiful structure. It formed a technical double bottom, and from there, all we've done is battle our previous highs that were met here before the coronavirus really hit. So back here on Valentine's Day in 2020, and we were met with those highs here, and that's where we are right now. As soon as we break that, EOS is going to be eyeing this high here, $7.37. So right now it's at $5.63, and I believe it's only going to get stronger from there. This will be a very strong level of resistance. This what do we say, $7, $8.40 ish. And why? Because you look left, it's got some previous resistance even back here in July of 2018 at that same level. So that $8-ish, $8.50, it's going to be very strong, but I expect EOS to get to there potentially in the month of April and see where we're at. I believe we're going to get through it. It may take a little bit of time, but EOS has a very strong structure for the future. Nobody's talking about it right now. All of those things are very positive for the future of EOS, especially given the fact where we're looking at the big picture in the market. And look, this stochastic RSI cross is nothing to play with. These are big boy moves, and it's time to get ready for the altcoin market to really start moving. All right, last on our list, Coin. This one is a major sleeping giant, okay? A major sleeping giant. Currently ranked number 72nd in the world. And again, this is not something a lot of folks are talking about, but look left. Look at the structure it had in the previous bull run. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful structure. And you can see this kind of move playing out time and time again. But where we're at right now is we're in a straight rally mode with Coin as we speak. And if we look at the broader scope of where we're going to be met with some resistance, you can see the structure here. It's beautiful. Look at where we had some resistance back here at 0.004 for a whole bunch of time. And then fast forward a whole bunch of months, we're confirming it as support, and that's where the market really started to move. Right from here back in January 26th of this year is when we really started to move, because that previous resistance was broken. We confirmed it as support, and that's that power play that we've been talking about. Now when we go to the all-time here, you can see where these next moves are going to really lie. You can see where we're at, right? 0.028, 0.3. This kind of resistance is one of the major levels, right? You can look left, you can see a similar level here. You can look left and see a similar level here back in February 16th of 2018. This is a pretty major level, and we're playing with it right now. After this level, there's only one level that's significant, and then it's off to the races. After this level, it's the all-time high, and then there's no more resistance. It's gonna be moving pretty rapidly. So it's time to buckle up and get this one on your list. Again, not financial advice, I'm not your financial advisor, but at the beginning of this calendar year is when we really started to move, because we broke that previous resistance. It's been off to the races. We've got one level to play with, and then we're at the all-time high, and then there's no more resistance. Right? It's time to really pay attention. You can see once we break this previous all-time high, which we did in April 21st, 2017, we went from 0.0007 all the way up to, look at this, 0.01. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous move once we broke our all-time high. So again, all-time high is sitting here. It's sitting pretty, and it's waiting for the explosion to happen. So these are going to be exciting. This is going to be an exciting time for crypto. Stay level-headed. Don't make a lot of emotional moves. More often than not, you should be sitting on your hands. Don't over-trade. It's one of the biggest mistakes I see in beginner traders. They'll go on to different YouTube channels. They'll buy all sorts of coins. Unfortunately, people are being paid to pump coins. It's plain and simple. I know it sounds dirty. It is what it is. Those are the facts. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about it. Maybe a lot of people that don't want me talking about it, but those are the facts. Those are the facts. Remain level-headed, make sound decisions, right? And make good decisions for the future, not for today, hoping to get rich quick, okay? So if you're not so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want less stress and more success, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on the bell. We're gonna talk about our $100 giveaway. And if you want more information on altcoins, more learning lessons, highly recommend this video right here. I'll pop it up on your screen right now. It'll be a little question mark. Click on that video to watch our other altcoin videos. Now, I want to talk to the community for a second about our Bitcoin giveaway. In our previous video, we posed a question to you asking, hey, what should you do? Do you want to have your Bitcoin address in the comments or not? Overwhelmingly, people don't want to put their Bitcoin address in the comments, which I support. So effective immediately, for our rules, we will update this and not include your Bitcoin address. You need to follow everything else, but not. However, I pose one more question to you and to the rest of the community. How can we avoid fraud here? Because if I pick X winner, right, and I say, hey, email me to prove it's your channel, there's already like a few thousand people that are pretending to be me. It's easy to fake a YouTube account. So what's the solution? Let me know in the comments down below what your solution is to that problem. How can I have somebody email me and prove it's actually their channel? Because that's easy to fake. People can screenshot things, people can do. There's all sorts of fraud, especially in the bull market. So how can we solve that problem? Let me know in the comments down below. We'll pick 1 or 2 winners in the next one, because we weren't able to pick a winner in this one, simply because we don't have the rules ironed out with the Bitcoin address. Let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you right back here in the next video. Share this video in one place, and I do want to congratulate our community. I just got another tweet with somebody else that became a millionaire because of our courses. That's incredible. We're trying to change 1 million lives, and we've minted a handful of millionaires just recently. So that's pretty cool. That just gives me chills on my back, and I'm just grateful to be able to help in some way, shape, or form. So I appreciate it, and keep up the great work to everybody, even if you're not a student yet. Peace and love to the fellow underdogs.